Hi everyone, welcome to Evocative Scents. Today I will be reviewing a very special fragrance called Bavaria Men Intense from Fragrance World. I will also compare it with the original fragrance which it intended to clone called Bulgari Men in Black. I am very excited to talk about this fragrance as it caters to my choice of fragrance DNAs. Without any further delay, let's start with the packaging. This fragrance comes in a simple matte black box with rose gold to copper color detailing on it. The Bavaria name wraps around the box in a glossy finish, and then there is a authenticity hologram sticker at the back of the box. The bottle comes in a matte black finish with a glossy finish around the shoulder of the bottle. There is a golden sticker at the bottom of the bottle and it comes in EDP concentration, and then there is a rose gold color click on cap that clicks very nicely. There is FW engraving on the top of the sprayer. There is a signed inlay in the front of the bottle that looks very classy. The name and the logo of the fragrance are all in the front in rose gold color. All in all, it's a simple, classy, yet no nonsense presentation. As I told earlier in the video, today I will be comparing it with the original. So I got a tester from the Bulgari Man in Black. The Bulgari Man in Black costs almost 5 times the Bavaria Man Intense. I will be comparing only the juice. I will not be comparing the presentation part of the perfume. The note breakdown of the both of the fragrances are same. So let's check how close is the dupe to the original and if it is close to begin with. The original Man in Black has an intoxicating, spicy, rich, dark, boozy scent DNA to it. So now let's check the atomizer, shall we? It has a good sprayer with decent distribution. Now I will spray the decant of the original fragrance on the tester strip. These decants are a little difficult to spray. So now we have got a decent amount on the tester strip. Today for a change I have incorporated slow motion video of the atomizer. Now spraying onto the tester strip, you can see that it's a decent atomizer, not a pressurized one. This fragrance opens up beautifully with a spicy, boozy and tobacco note. It has a warm, cozy, inviting and alluring DNA. From the opening, it's very clearly evident that the notes are very similar to the nose as well. It is a slightly dark, boozy, spicy fragrance with a leathery and powdery undertone to it. The smell is quite high quality, to be fair. The leathery and iris accords do not overpower the fragrance. I find the fragrance to be mostly linear with little development at the fag end when it becomes a little bit powdery. But I do not find the woody nuances, but the benzoin certainly gives a cinnamon-like smell to it. But if you are going to buy this fragrance, it's for the spicy and the boozy accords. This fragrance will ever so slightly remind you of Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP or Bentley for Men Intense and the Dior Homme. That's not to say it's similar or same as those fragrances, but it's very slightly remind you of those fragrances. Now coming to the comparison, let's see how much similar or different it is to the original. I would say it's 80 to 85% similar. The differences are certainly not in the notes, but the concentration of those notes. The original one has a slight spicy edge at the beginning, which settles down to sweet boozy note. To say the Bavaria is not very far behind, it's a slightly sweeter version of Man in Black. It too contains the spicy nuances as well as leathery and iris accords. This fragrance has a confident, mature and dominant feel to it, which makes it lean towards the masculine side. I can also see this DNA being pulled up by some ladies too, as this fragrance also had sweet and sensual appeal to it. It has a fairly dark, sophisticated rum, spicy and tobacco DNA with the leather, iris and the tonka acting as interesting accents in the background, giving it a dusty, powdery feel to it. It may come as a bit of surprise, but the Bavaria is much more longer lasting than the original Man in Black. I find the Man in Black to have a poor longevity and soft projection. Keep in mind that these fragrances are not suitable for summers or high heat situations, but the Bavaria tends to stick a lot longer than the Man in Black. I find it little hard to justify those prices which Bulgaria are selling right now They should at least drop to 4,000 to 5,000 Indian currencies and have a bit of more longevity and more projection to it. However, I will wholeheartedly recommend the Bavaria Man Intense from the fragrance world. Both these fragrances are not loud in nature and have a soft projection. This sophisticated DNA is more suited to black tie formal events. I don't find it to be particularly challenging and polarizing in nature, and go as far as saying that it's a blind buy worthy if you enjoy spicy bougie tobacco fragrances. Generally, I have garnered positive compliments from it. And it's not loud enough to bother somebody. It's not as much hyped as some other clone fragrances, and this makes it a suitable time to buy this fragrance before the prices are jacked up. And if you haven't figured it out already, it's a strictly winter fragrance. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if you like this video, please do consider subscribing to this channel and post your comments down below so that this video gains more traction in the YouTube algorithm. Give the video a thumbs up and I will be posting more such videos in the future.